What's up guys, Shawnee Dogs here, and first off I just want to say I suck at sniping. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say suck, I can hit some decent shots, but there's not really any consistency there. I don't spend a whole lot of time sniping. Just wanted to give you guys something different, some variety in the gameplay, as I think I only have one sniping gameplay on the entire channel. But there is so much to talk about in today's video. We've had so many leaks coming in for this next update that they're going to have in the game. We've had some DLC 3 leaks as well, some teasers. And on top of all that, we have our weekly quartermaster update that they do every Friday. And I will show you exactly what they did. So there's a lot to cover. I'm going to start with the leaks because that's the juicy info, the stuff that some people have access to in the game by going through the files, even though they shouldn't have access to it. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, I think about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I made a video talking about these new camos that they were adding into the game. There were 5 of them. They're called Sunrise, Lagoon, Shooting Stars, Fireworks, and Inferno. And although these were already leaked previously, the models weren't really done and you couldn't see the potential of a lot of these camos. Some of them weren't even moving, but now just yesterday, the same guy who has leaked the names of the past few Call of Duties before those were even revealed, he has new footage in-game with each of these camos, and they look absolutely amazing. I would say they look better than Black Sky, at least 3 of the 5 of them. My favorite looks like Fireworks so far. I would show them on screen, but that's a touchy subject with Activision. Sometimes they flag this stuff for copyright and your video gets taken down, you get a copyright strike. Sometimes they don't, and I don't want to take the risk, but I will leave the link down below in the description if you want to check out these camos. They look ridiculous. The only issue that I have with these camos, and I said the same thing in my video from a few weeks ago, is I took the time to grind out Black Sky camo. That thing is just so much harder to get than like Dark Matter and Black Ops 3. It should be the best camo in the game, and from the looks of these new ones, that's not going to be the case once these get added. They really do look amazing. And I don't think it would be fair if someone could just say go to supply drops and they get these camos and now you have something that looks better than probably the hardest thing to earn in the entire game. As a YouTuber, I don't mind because it's still new content and that gives me content to make videos on. But if I was just a player and I grinded out Black Sky, that would be kind of like a big FU if they added a bunch of camos that look cooler. That's just my 2 cents. I'm sure you guys have some different opinions that you'd like to share in the comments. Feel free, and also let me know what your favorite camo is, because I'm telling you, you got to check out that link. They look so good. The next thing that I wanted to tell you guys about, it's not necessarily a leak as more of a hint, and it's something really promising. So the community manager for Infinity Ward, Ashton Williams, actually posted on Reddit saying, and I quote, "Always makes us happy to hear when people are enjoying the game. We have some exciting things coming up in the next few days that we hope you'll enjoy just as much." So she was throwing a little tease at us because I told you they said 1 to 2 weeks on when this new massive title update would reach Infinite Warfare. And I was really hoping that it would be this Tuesday as opposed to more than a week from now. And it looks like it will be this Tuesday. I think that's some really good, almost confirmation, not exactly, but it might as well be. Judging from what we've seen so far, the progress on this Model 2187 and that BA-50 cal, those guns that haven't been released yet, as well as these 5 new camos, it looks like we're well on our way to seeing the biggest update to Infinite Warfare since release. Brian Bright, who is the lead director for Infinity Ward, he said in a tweet a few days ago, I also put this in a video, that they were working on a massive title update and that would happen in 1 to 2 weeks. So all of these hints look like they're leading towards a really big update, and I'm super excited. I feel like since DLC 2, there hasn't really been anything added to the game except for kill trading, which no one really likes. So it'll be really cool to see what changes are made to the game, and I will definitely make sure to keep you guys updated. If those new weapons do come out, I will have videos with the regular, the epic variants. I will have tons of gameplay for you. So if this is the first video of mine that you're watching, make sure to subscribe for the latest and greatest when it comes to Call of Duty. It doesn't end there. All you Zombies fans, listen up, because we actually got a DLC 3 tease from Lee Ross. He said that the Wonder Weapon in this new map will be using some new behaviors that we have never done before. So I can't wait to see what is in store, what we have in the future for Infinite Warfare. We got another couple months left in this game, and although I'm mainly a multiplayer guy, I do also play a lot of zombies from time to time, and when those new maps come out, I give you the Easter egg guides, the Pack-a-Punch tutorial, the whole 9 yards, so be on the lookout for that as well. Judging from the past 2 Zombies DLCs, what they've done is they released the set of new weapons, and then around 2 to 3 weeks later, that's when they dropped that DLC trailer. So we might see the same trend here. It's difficult to say for sure because this timeline's not really set in stone, but I can tell you with 100% confidence that we will see the trailer for DLC 3 within a month, probably within the next 2 weeks. Now, the reason I'm telling you to look forward to Tuesday is because we don't have a whole lot going on right now this second. Every single Friday when they add that new hack into the Quartermaster, I go ahead and I buy it at least once. I tell you if it's worth it or not, if you should buy it, so you can make that decision for yourself. I can't even do that this week. We were a little bit robbed of content today. I went into my Quartermaster and there wasn't a whole lot going on. All I saw, there were no hacks available. They just made it so that the price of a rare supply drop, instead of costing 200 COD points, it now costs 100 COD points. It's 50% off, but if you try to buy it with keys, it's still going to be 30. You can't get it for 15. So there's not really anything new, which is a little bit of a bummer. I feel like they were like, oh man, we gotta work hard, make sure this stuff comes out Tuesday. Oh crap, we forgot to put in something for Friday. Just make the supply drops 50% off. Maybe people will spend more COD points. I would never encourage the use of COD points on supply drops because that means that you have to spend real money on the game. But if you do have COD points lying around, this would probably be the good ideal place to spend them, being that the rare supply drops are 50% off. That's a very big discount, the biggest one since the game's been out, and I don't know how long that will be up for. In this game, as it was winding down, I tried so hard to get this final kill, even tried 360ing on 4 sensitivity, but it didn't work out as I had hoped. But since we got absolutely nothing from the Quartermaster, I decided to show you guys the biggest rare supply drop opening in Call of Duty history. I opened up a grand total, a whopping 1 rare supply drop, and the results are astounding. You guys have to see this. Get ready. Boom, there you have it. That is my usual rare supply drop luck. Always amazing, and you gotta love it. I don't really care too much for supply drops, but I guess you gotta do what you gotta do if you're Activision. People are buying them, so you might as well leave them in the game. As long as it continues to make them money, it's not going anywhere. As much as people want to say that it's a flawed system, it doesn't make any sense, and it just adds some really bad content into the game. It's unfair that some people could get some of like the best DLC weapons, or at least variants in the case of Infinite Warfare. But here's the bottom line, I'll give it to you straight. If you guys keep buying, they will keep selling. There is nothing more to it. It is a very simple equation, and it has not failed them yet. Now, if you guys watch a lot of other Call of Duty YouTubers, I'm sure you've seen all these videos floating around. They're talking about supply drops in World War II. It's all merely speculation. Nobody knows anything for sure, except we know that there will be supply drops in this game. It is Sledgehammer after all. They're the ones that introduced supply drops into Call of Duty in the first place. And my take on this, how supply drops will work in Call of Duty World War II, I think Sledgehammer is in a really bad spot where there's almost no way that they can win. If they make stuff that's cosmetic, it's going to be hard for them to implement that. People are always going to complain, oh, that stuff's too flashy. They never had stuff like that in World War II. It doesn't make sense. It's not historically accurate. But then you're going to have this new crowd, the younger generation, who's only been playing since these jetpacking CODs. They're going to want some of those bright colors, some of those really cool camos. And I don't know how these, like the Black Sky equivalent in that game, how is that going to work? Is it going to look cool, or is it going to be in the bland World War II style? They've got a lot on their plate to deal with, and it's definitely going to be very, very difficult for them to please everyone. You have 2 different generations of COD players, and they're all going to be coming together on this next Call of Duty. If they manage to pull it off, I will be pleasantly surprised, but there is so much room for error in this next Call of Duty. They got to get everything right, and for Call of Duty's sake, I really hope that they manage to get the job done. But that is the inside scoop, all the juicy information I have for you guys today. And if you remember from a few days ago, I wanted to see if I could make a video without the best gameplay out there, not doing a live comm, just talking to you guys, chilling for the day. And this was my attempt, but I'd really love to hear some feedback down below in the comments. Maybe you guys like this style more, or you'd rather see the really good gameplay with the live comm to boot. Still working on some major behind the scenes stuff, so I think I said to a few people I might be able to stream this weekend. I don't know if that will be possible at this point in time. That could always change. I will let you guys know tomorrow. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to drop a like, comment down below with any thoughts or questions you may have. And as always, subscribe to the channel if you guys are brand new for some more great videos, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.